Hey guys, how's it going? tmanplays here with another Warno video for you today, and this is week 2 of the February monthly tournament. So this is my second opponent that I'm facing, and we're facing Duro SVK, who's playing as the 82nd. We're going to be playing as the 39th. So playing on the lovely map of Vertigo, and you'll see pretty basic start for the 39th, just using some Resveka Saperi to get in good positions to be able to spot for me. Since he is forward deployable, I don't want to go too far, so you see most of my units are staying back around this area, and then on this side just in the tree line. No reason to try and gain extra ground if he has Apaches or forward deployable troops. So he is starting with forward deployable CVs too, as he gets a +6 there, but now I capture this, so only a +3, but back up to a +5, as he's already captured the center zones. And he has an A-10 just hovering in the air there. So another A-10 coming on this left-hand side. That's gonna decide that I need to purchase a MiG-23 to help deal with some of this, as I only have the one OSA. Does go for the CV, but doesn't quite get the kill, and finishes it with the second A-10 there. Do down one A-10, but second A-10 gonna be able to hit my MiG, and our OSA now out of ammo. So pretty bad start on this left-hand side. On the right, looks like he's trying to push me with some military police, trying to get the Igla to run away there. Military police, though, going to be trying to chase those down, and using the Resveka here to kind of hold everything at bay while I'm ordering reinforcements. So on this left-hand side, just kind of stabilizing my my losses now. We did get at least the recon and an Igla in a good spot. We kept our tank alive. We kept the grenade launcher alive, which I'm going to repair shortly, and our recon still alive, so we can spot things at the edge of this building for an eventual push. Right-hand side, though, still having some issues here. BTR there, going to get shot by the Fireteam Dragon, and he's got more Fireteam Dragon pushing. Got a cluster bomber here, but luckily I spotted that in advance. Was able to move my BTR out of the way before it gets hit by that. So now we're going to move it back into the zone. T-62 providing nice fire support on the infantry trying to cross the open ground. And Resveka Saperi going to be able to deal with the airborne scouts there. Left-hand side, you can see our recon just spotting some dragons near the edge of the town. And now I'm moving across my supply in order to heal this grenade launcher. Do have an Igla on this far side. I probably should have used a regular infantry unit here, but the Igla at least will tell me if anything is trying to flank behind my line. I did have to move my CV back out of the zone because the Fireteam Dragon here would be able to spot it. You can see Seed there. Gets one of my OSAs. Other OSA, though, going to be able to take out the Seed. I didn't expect him to bring a Seed plane in this early, so I did have my OSA just kind of left on. So that was a very good play by him to call that out early. So just kind of managing my tanks and whatnot, trying to get some good shots on this infantry. I do bring up the grenade launcher here. Gonna unload that, and that's going to be able to provide very nice fire support on this building. So you can see doing a lot of damage to the Fireteam Dragon now. I did lose, or no. Yeah, I did think I lost my T-62 there. Not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure I did. But grenade launcher doing a lot of damage. That's going to be able to clear this infantry out on my side, and then I can move back in my CV now to the zone, retake control of that. You can see he's gone up, or he's been at a +4 for quite a while, so he has a nice almost 700 point lead with only 5 minutes into the game. But since he is airborne, his win condition is kind of to win early, because I'll have the stronger late game. So as long as I can survive this early pressure from him, I should be good the longer the game goes on. So you'll see, like I was saying earlier, now I've got some infantry up here to help support this area. Uh, my Resveka here did get routed by the dragon, but now we're the ones putting pressure on the right-hand side. So just kind of scouting with these BTRs, trying to kill off any like Igla or Conqueror's team that we can get close enough to. Let's see, now I'm going to move them to these next set of buildings, kind of clear that out if there's any recon infantry there. And we're going to heal up our Resveka with the Ural, as well as move our grenade launcher to just a better position. So command infantry was about to go and get sniped by some dragon units. Luckily spotted that in time, able to reroute that around. Do have some BMP3s up. Just kind of keeping these back for now, scouting with the BTR, seeing how far I want to push these. Do see the unit here though, and we're gonna move our Resveka as well as the grenade launcher to the building there. And we're just slowly kind of pushing up on this side. So I'm pushing back in my recon infantry now. If we spot any infantry, this Mi-24V will be able to use its rockets to take it out, as well as these BMP3s will have a nice vision on these outside buildings in order to shoot their tank guns at them. Heavy Hog gonna come in and finish my grenade launcher unit there. Bit of an issue as my OSA did go down. I haven't replaced it yet. I only have the Igla here, which is not even close to being in range at the moment. And just as I was talking about, infantry going to show itself, going to be able to take that out. Avenger there, going to be trying to hit my Mi-24. Trying to go low, but unfortunately, he can still kind of spot us there. He is missing quite a lot though, and we get extremely lucky with that Mi-24. So Igla now in range to help shoot some of these heavy hogs. Cluster comes back. I move it quite later this time though, and he's able to snipe my CV there. So that's going to tell me I need an infantry CV since he's using cluster. Don't want that to happen again or be a problem in the future. And we're now gaining ground on this left-hand side, as well as pushing aggressively on the right with the BMP3s and using the Igla as support. So he does have an M1 IP there. That's going to be an issue, so we're going to smoke off our BMP3. BMP3's on the right. Spotting some Sheridan's going to be able to easily deal with those with their autocannons. So infantry push, not going quite as effective as I would like on this side. Really need to deal with this IP so I can put my BMP3s in better positions. So you'll see, do at least get a hit there, but not going to be able to kill it. Are going to move across the Su-25 from the right-hand side. Able to do nice damage to all this infantry. And I had an AT version coming for the IP here, but it did go into stealth mode before we could see it, and he is going to pop some smoke. But on the right, because of our pushing on each side, we're able to get some good ground on the side and get some Motostrelki in his tree line. Should be able to get control of that zone soon. See SUs, just kind of crisscross patterns. We did get the IP there. One of our rocket versions did go down, but the AT still on full HP, so we're going to keep that in the air. And our command infantry is now arriving, as well as a replacement OSA in the back. And our Motostrelki here, going to be able to see the airborne. He's trying to push across. See Igla here, trying to help with this Apache. And moving across the Su-25 now to help kind of finish that off. Fortunately, though, gonna run out of ammo before we're able to kill that off. Just one bit of health. And now we're gonna evac the AT because I figured an eagle was coming. And we do lose it, but the eagle there gonna go down to an igloo in the end. So now just trying to slowly consolidate power in this city. See, he does have ATGMs. Gonna be able to hit my BMP-3 there. Other BMP-3 though, gonna be doing nice damage to the Sheridan. And on the right, we now have good control of this area. So now it's all about putting pressure on the left-hand side, since I have a little bit of control in this city. So I did route one Motostrelka unit from the side here to help increase my numbers in the city. Did see the ATGM coming, so Razveka gonna be moving up to this tree line, to move up to here to help spot whatever's in these buildings firing at me. And then I can use my helicopter as support, so we're gonna be landing that now to get it healed up, get more rockets. So you can see now every time this TOW fires, we're able to spot it. Don't want to engage it directly with the BMPs yet though. So we're just going to reroute these down this road and then up to the side here so that the TOW doesn't have line of sight. Just feeding them a little BTR there. And we've purchased another Su-25 rocket to help kind of deal with these Apaches and the units in these buildings. So I did move up some supply here to help heal this infantry. And my Su-25 rocket is now targeting this Apache. I'm also moving the OSA in order to get to a good position to have line of sight. And I now have 2 helicopters up, because that's the easiest way for me to clear this building, as he doesn't have great long-range AA. I can kind of stay back and just slowly take him out of these buildings. I am going to decide the airborne's more important, as my OSA did get line of sight, able to take out that Apache. His Avenger, though, going to be hitting my AT plane, or AT helicopter this time, is going to take that out. OSA, kind of a bad position now, need to pull that back, but Su-25 rocket going to take out the TOW. And that's going to lead a lot of space for me to now move up my armor, which I'm doing. On the right-hand side, no real movement. Just been kind of slowly repairing all my units. Eagle, though, going to come in for my rocket. Not going to get it, and we're going to take out the Eagle with our 2 OSAs. And my Mi-24 VP here, gonna fire off some Kokon missiles, try and hit some of these transports. T-80B now getting in a good position. Cluster does drop on a good spot here, but not quite enough to kill the OSA. That is gonna make it out alive. A-10 coming from my recon infantry there, coming also from my VP, is gonna get it. And because my OSA is routed here, not going to be able to do any damage to this A-10, so that's going to force me to buy an Su-27 to get this out of the air as quickly as possible. So you'll see Su-27 now coming in, getting some really nice hits on that A-10, able to finish it off, and then we're going to evac that right away. And now our push is in full effect on this side, mainly using the left-hand side to kind of push this area and then cut him out on this side, as he does have dragon units here. Gonna spot that though, try and smoke off in time to get hit by the second ATGM though. And he's got quite a lot of fire teams and engineers in this building here, so that's gonna keep me from moving up my armor as well as the heavy hog there. It will just easily pick off my infantry. You'll see the other BMP3. I was trying to move it across, go aggressive, but we haven't quite taken out the dragon unit there, so I got to pull that back. This BMP3, though, within the 350-meter minimum range, so we can just dominate all this infantry right there without being fired upon ourselves. And we're still sitting at a +2 since we fully control the right-hand side here. He hasn't put up any pressure on this side since I've taken it, so we haven't really bothered to reinforce it with much, and it's allowed us to put our entire concentration on this left-hand side, which is nice. I also feel I have adequate defending forces here. I am lacking a heavy tank, but since he's playing 82nd Airborne, the best he can get is an M1 IP, and as soon as I see one of those, I would basically buy a tank, but since I haven't seen anything like it, I'm just fine sitting on that position. Now, though, since we know he doesn't really have any toes, moving across our BMP3s to get better positions on these little buildings here and whatnot, as well as moving across some of our infantry, which will eventually move to these two buildings. T-80, though, gonna be able to deal with the last bit of the infantry. And then we're gonna push that forward in order to cut off these two roads. Not too worried about the heavy hog. And we do have the OSA now that's been repaired coming up from the rear. You'll see now we're getting aggressive with our infantry placements, as well as our BMP3s. We're gonna try and heal those up and then advance. And we've cut off some airborne reinforcements coming in, and that's gonna force Duro to surrender there. So you can see, traded very well. Very good KD there. And Osa's doing a fantastic job in this matchup, as well as the Igla. BMP3s, of course, doing solid. T-80BV killing a bunch of infantry. And yeah, I'll get into game 2 shortly, and I'll see y'all on that one.